Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, basically I'm going to be showing you guys one of my portfolios, the WealthSimple Trade Account, just to give you an idea of what my positions are into that account. And it's mostly the one that I'm showing on the Instagram account. So that being said, as you can see here, the account has right now 6,789. We're up 21%, I think, over the year all time. So it's pretty much the same as the year. We started just about this time of year last year. So I'm just gonna show you guys my current portfolio, like the different positions that I have. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do to this account. I'm gonna need to rebalance my asset allocation properly because there's some positions that are just too big for the account, which would be more suitable in different portfolios that I have on different accounts. So first of all, let's just start off. I'll show you the list that I currently have. So the first one we have is BMO, Bank of Montreal, BNS, which is another bank, the Bank of Nova Scotia. And just before you keep going, you can see the price before it closed at 4 p.m. and today's price, the total value of what I own of it, and the amount of shares that is equal to, and the current all-time return on each investment. So we have BMO, BNS, so two bank stocks. We have Capital Power Corp, which is ticker CPX. Not a lot of people talk about CPX. So right here you can see for the banks, I have 4 shares of BMO. BNS, I have 6 shares, so a bit more of Bank of Nova Scotia. I have 17 in CPX. We have Canadian Tire next, which is only 2 shares of Canadian Tire. I bought before the e-commerce and online shopping started booming in the 2020. I knew this was happening because I could see it at the time. I was still selling stuff on my Amazon e-commerce business that I had. And one of the other plays that I did is at the end, I could see the tendencies coming slowly as I was selling more and more products. So yeah, Canadian Tire, we have 2 shares of that, which is up 67%. The other one's, decent amount, but nothing crazy. I bought some CloudMD software, ticker Doc. For some of you guys already know what Doc is. It's a telehealth company. For those who don't know what that is, there's a lot of, if you Google it or you just type it into YouTube, there's a lot of people that will explain it and explain what the business does. So I'm down on this, actually. I don't have a lot. As you can see, I have not even $100 worth of it, 39 shares. I have Fortis next, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm holding 3 shares of that at the moment. I'm down on this position also. I have Genworth, ticker MIC, 2 shares of that. I was supposed to sell it. I just decided to keep them for the sake of the video and also to show you guys what I'll be doing and how I'll be updating my portfolio, rebalancing the asset. This one's still up. I bought it just before the shares went up in price from an announcement. Then we have some MindMed, ticker MMED. This I specifically just bought. I don't know why I bought 3 shares. So I can just see the share price faster than typing it in or checking on the internet. So this is just basically for me to, when I'm on this portfolio, I can see on my other portfolio on Questrade, the current value of these shares. Somehow I don't know why I bought 3 shares, whatever. I'm up 13% on this. MindMed is psychedelics. There's a lot of hype and videos made around it. If you want to, some other YouTubers may explain it better than I will. So I'll let you guys check their videos out. Oak is an oil company in the US. I bought these 6 shares when oil was basically negative by the barrel. I don't know if you guys remember that. I was posting that on the Instagram. That was crazy stuff. Here, after that, we have POW. So you guys probably heard me talk about POW a few times on my Instagram account. I really like POW. They partially own WealthSimple. I've had a great experience with WealthSimple, and they also own a bunch of other things. But this company, Power Corp of Canada, is an extremely old Canadian company. I could make a video on POW if you guys are actually interested. This is too big for my current portfolio right now. I had 48 shares, just under $1,500 worth. It's only up 6.35% because I just kept buying. After that, I have Qualcomm. I bought one share a year and a half ago. Then we have TELUS. I love TELUS. I think TELUS is underrated. People don't really know what's happening with TELUS. They think of telecommunications, which it is, but they're actually doing a lot of other things in the background which people aren't actually paying attention to. So they're acquiring a lot of very interesting companies, and they're going for a different look, which is very interesting. So after that, I also have TD. I have 12 shares of TD. I like TD. I've always used them. They were my first bank, and still are my only bank that I currently have. So I know their products. I used to invest through TD until I realized it was just too expensive for me as a student. So yeah, I still like TD. TD's very good compared to other banks in my opinion. They're well diversified, and you know, they're everywhere. They're in the States as well as, you know, some other Canadian banks, but TD is doing very well. Just in general, it's very well known thanks to the US branch of it. After that, this is the other play that, you know, I bought while I was still selling things on Amazon. I was looking at UPS because Amazon only shows you as a client things it wants you to see. And when you start selling things on Amazon and you become a vendor, you see the other side of Amazon, the logistics and all the other, you know, crazy things that are happening. And I was using third-party information to, you know, see how sales were going and everything. And Amazon also gives you your numbers for your sales and your different products, how fast they're selling, what is the current price, how much they're selling for. And I could see that there was a trend. I had bought UPS and Canadian Tire. UPS because Amazon actually works with UPS. As a vendor, you have a really good price compared to other delivery services that are offered that you have to figure out by yourself. But UPS works with Amazon to offer the vendors that sell things on Amazon's platform really cheap prices, so you always tend to use them. It's easier. You just slap on the label, everything's taken care of for you. So as soon as I started selling more and more on Amazon, I realized that if there was a boom in e-commerce sales and people just start shopping like crazy online, I knew UPS was going to do really good. So UPS actually, you know, I didn't buy as many as I wanted to, but you know, I bought 3 shares, which at the time I was still building the portfolio, still adding money regularly, and we're at 75%, which I'm very happy with. And finally we have Well, which is another telehealth company just like Doc. So this is another one, as you can see, only barely $46 worth. So this is tiny in my portfolio. It's down. But these were mostly speculative plays where, you know, I was curious, and also it's like the idea behind the company is good and everything. The numbers made sense to me at the time where I bought it. Long term, I don't see why this wouldn't work out if they were to follow through with what they're showing and promising. Obviously, you know, time will tell. But so yeah, this is the current portfolio. It's quite interesting because it's changed a lot during the pandemic. I had more positions, which is not necessarily good. I currently have 15, I think, positions in this account. Yeah, I think I have 15, and you know, for an account with just under 7,000, that's a lot of positions, and I'm gonna have to rebalance and redo my asset allocation. Like I said, I'm gonna update it, and I'll keep that on the Instagram, and I might do some regular updates on YouTube just so you guys can see if you guys aren't following or don't have Instagram. That's my current portfolio, all time right now at 21%. And if we go back here, I'm just gonna show you guys this, if it works. So we're at total for the account, 7,302. I tested the crypto part of WealthSimple Trade. Yeah, I gotta say, it's interesting what they did. I put $150 in just to test it out, see how they made it, and came to the conclusion that that's not what I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna keep it there, see how much value we can actually grow from this $150 worth, which I bought, I think, when it was 14,000 a BTC, which now seems like a bargain, right? So yeah, just if you're thinking about crypto and buying on WealthSimple, just know that the fees are not cheap if you compare it to other places where you can buy it, buy your different cryptocurrencies. And the other thing is, WealthSimple Trade doesn't give you access to the keys to the cryptocurrencies you're actually buying. So you're not actually buying any cryptocurrencies. You're just betting on the prices going up, and they just take into account when you bought it, what BTC was worth, when one full BTC was worth, and how much money you put in, and what's the difference between then and now. So yeah, they don't sell cryptocurrencies, so just keep that in mind. And the fees are expensive. Somehow they're making a killing off of this. I'm sure they're making a lot of money off of this right now. If you want to buy real cryptocurrencies, I'll put links down below. To different platforms that you can use. There's a Canadian one that I love, specifically made for Canadians. And there's also a worldwide one that's Binance that I use quite often to trade into other smaller coins. But anyways, if you guys want to see a cryptocurrency video, let me know in the comments. If you want me to go more in depth of the WealthSimple Trade Account or some of my positions, and I explain some of the companies and why I bought in to some of the companies, let me know in the comments again. That'll be all for today. So I'll see you guys in the next video.